You're in Manchester, where President Trump held a rally of some 11,000 people last night. Right nearby, Bernie Sanders was in Durham at the University of New Hampshire.
I do think there's going to be a huge turnout today. And I think in some ways, the reason why there needs to be even a bigger turnout is because of the disappointment in Iowa. And it's not just the chaos in Iowa. It's that they predicted there'd be a huge spike in youth turnout. There'd be a huge spike in turnout, bigger than even what happened with Barack Obama. And it didn't even come close. And I think to a large number of people, that is terrifying. Not only the chaos, but the fact that there wasn't that level of enthusiasm, given the fact that now the opposition is Donald Trump. It's not whether there's a Barack Obama on the stage or someone that sort of floats your boat. It's that we really do have the tyrant in chief. And now more than ever, we need to show up. We need to exercise, unfortunately in Iowa, not the franchise, but we need to participate. I think you're going to see a huge turnout here. I am praying that you see a huge turnout with young people. That has always been Bernie's calling card, is that he can expand the base. And I know every young person that I possibly know, and nobody is doing anything but supporting Bernie, which I think is really exciting. I am a little bit worried, though, and that is that there's a lot of anxiety and fear and anger going into this campaign and this election. People are still undecided this morning, Amy. They're undecided this morning. I have never seen the electorate so fluid. And here is my fear. My fear is that when you are undecided and when you are frightened, what you saw happen in Dixville Notch could happen today. And that is, we use a pencil in New Hampshire. That's our technology. But not only do you get to fill in little circles, you can write in names. The largest group of voters in New Hampshire are undeclareds or independents. They represent about 42% of the state. The rest of it is divided up almost equally between Republicans and Democrats. Months ago, weeks ago, you had to make a decision if you were in a party, if you were a Republican, or if you were a Democrat and wanted to become an undeclared, you had to decide then and change your status to undeclared. Because only undeclareds can pick up either a Republican ballot or a Democratic ballot. That means Republicans can't play in the Democratic primary unless months ago or weeks ago they changed their status to undeclared. So, but what that means is that whoever is running for president as a Democrat in New Hampshire has to court those undeclared voters. And I'd say that about probably a third of them are probably Republicans. And reliable Republicans, but they just choose not to associate. And then the rest of them are probably, another third are probably Democrat, but it's that group in the center that I think a lot of the Democratic candidates are trying to court. So don't assume that what Donald Trump said, again, never trust the information coming out of Mr. Trump. Republicans cannot participate in a Democratic primary. Only the undeclareds. But undeclareds are pivotal, everyone. They can significantly change the outcome. It's not about agenda. It's about Trump.